Alright, we got hello, hello. Alright, we got one here and one like. Whoever that person is, say hello. Don't be shy, it's hello. Wait to get more in here. As soon as we get more in here, we'll get started. You know what I mean? I got a lot of things to talk about. I hope you are going to pay attention tonight. As you don't talk, use our voice that God has given us. It says hidden behind the screen there. I know you guys can see reflection of me in the mirror, the phone there. No, baby. All you do is make me feel special. Special. Alright, we got Fabio here, and we only have exactly one like. That means we're still missing 4 likes, man. Like, share, and subscribe. All those things are free. We will get the video started here, and then afterwards, we're going to go do something. Because something has come to my mind. Oh boy, what are we on? We're not on the one. Shouldn't be on the other one. I don't know why it's. Just see what's going on here. For some reason. Okay, we're on the right channel. Alright, we got 3 of y'all here. Come on, people, start talking. Don't be shy. Start talking. Because, I have a lot that I have to say. I do. At least get one person to start talking. So I'm here. I know, I mean, hey, I know there's 4 of y'all here, but you know, y'all could be just sit in the back room and play with your keyboard. Because there's a lot of things I want to bring people's attention here. I don't think y'all really do. That's why I name it exactly Chit Chat Update. Something very simple. Nothing crazy. You know, I figure hopefully get more y'all to jump in. But it looks like you guys don't want to come in now. You guys don't care. Just don't care. But down, I'll be done on both channels. I was hoping you guys would all be like, man, what's going on? What's going on? What is he got to talk about? I made you all think. That's what I gotta make you guys think pretty harder. But this is very important stuff here. It really is. But no one who wants to talk right now. What is going on here? Oh, hold on. So what's happening? Let's see what's happening. Let's go. Look at this. Watch.
For Republicans versus Democrats, while the people writing 9-figure checks are sitting in their luxury box eating shrimp cocktail. Arguing over jerseys. They're buying freaking season tickets. And before somebody has a stroke, no. I'm not saying every politician is bought, but damn near most all of them are, right? Most of them control Washington, let's just be honest. Not every one of them is bad, but probably 95 to 99%. But the other thing is when somebody publicly tells you they've spent years cultivating relationships, basically indoctrinating politicians, maybe it's worth listening to, because sometimes people tell you exactly how the game works.
Yeah.
You just have to stop yelling long enough to hear it. Now, everybody pictures corruption like it's a damn mob movie. Some guy slides a briefcase full of cash across the table. Pleasure doing business with you, Senator. That's Hollywood. Real influence is much more boring. It's dinners, trips, introductions, phone calls, flying people around on private jets, relationships, blackmail. Takes decades sometimes, just like intelligence moves. Intelligence organizations do the same thing. That's why this clip I'm about to play you caught my attention. Mira Matelson publicly describes meeting and grooming Lindsey Graham early in his Senate career, helping cultivate that relationship, including trips to Israel that she paid for. Okay? This is not some anonymous Reddit post. This is not a conspiracy podcast. This is going to be her talking. Listen to her.
It takes 90 seconds for this device to cool down your room, and you don't need to spend a fortune. All air conditioners have the same fundamental flaw, and we fixed it. You see, every AC on the market...
This is not a conspiracy podcast. This is going to be her talking. Listen to her.
Very close friends of Lindsey. Sheldon, we met him in 1990, approximately. There was a mission of AIPAC, and we took freshman congressmen, Republican, to Israel. So we and Sheldon and me and another two partners of Sheldon.
Sheldon was her late husband, by the way.
Paid for the trip, donated it to AIPAC educational group, something like that. And then we met Lindsey.
So if you missed it, what she's saying is she donated the money through AIPAC to get Lindsey Graham to go to Israel. They donated through some other type thing for educational fund. So it's somewhat hidden.
And I want to tell you, I, as a physician, I love to see the brain. I mean, and the eyes are our brain. And they were so pure and blue. And you could see what he's thinking about. He was so honest, with integrity. And Sheldon and me fell in love.
That sounds somewhat demonic. Looking into the brain through the eyes. He seemed so pure and innocent at that moment before we molded him.
With him. And the relationship continued for years. As was mentioned I talked today with his secretary, Betty, and I asked her, tell me more about the relationship. She was telling me every day, there was not a day that Sheldon talked with Lindsey. They were talked about Israel. Lindsey gave him advice. Sheldon gave him advice.
Daily, his handlers talk to him, is what they just said, is what she just said. Right? So I'm sitting here thinking, guys,
told you why.
Damn, we're not even pretending lobbying isn't a thing anymore. This is absolute handler controlling the asset, 100%. Now, let's talk money for a second. Politics costs money. I think people don't understand how much money it truly costs, because I'll get people to say, "Well, aren't you running, bro?" For a Senate seat like Lindsey Graham, man, you're looking at at the bare minimum like $5 to $8 million, like even just to get in, like bottom of the barrel. You need like 20, 30 million. I think the Democrat who ran against Lindsey back in 2020, who wound up losing, they spent $80 million, and he lost to Lindsey Graham. right? Campaigning costs money. PACs exist for that reason. Super PACs exist. Everybody knows this. Got a video here. Donald Trump publicly praised Mira Mendelssohn for support, right? Talked about the $250 million she gave him. Wild.
I started forgetting the small things. Where are my car keys? And then the small things started.
Dollars she gave him. Wild.
My campaign, indirectly, 250 million. She was number one. When somebody can give you 250 million, I think that we should give her the opportunity to say hello. And Miriam, make it quick, because 250 million is not what it used to be. Okay?
Now I met Alan Dershowitz, and he said the legal thing about 4 more years, and I say, Alan, I agree with you, so we can do it.
Remember that name, Alan Dershowitz.
Yeah. She said, think about it, I'll give you another 250.
I will give.
But her husband, Sheldon, was an amazing guy, and he'd come up to the office, and there was nobody.
She said she spoke to Alan Dershowitz. You guys know who Alan Dershowitz is? Oh, no shit. Jeffrey's lawyer. Oh, no way. Matter of fact, he reached a settlement with Virginia Giuffre. What does settlement mean? Paid out money. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Miriam Adelson's friends with the guy. What's about Trump getting a 3rd term? No, I'm sure it's nothing. Again, guys, what I just showed you is public. I didn't hack a server for that. There's no leaked documents. He said it. So my question is, if somebody can spend hundreds of millions of dollars funding politicians, how much influence they have? Republican, Democrat, corporation, union, billionaire, I don't care who it is. The question ought to be the same. It should, and I've showed you before many times. It's both sides of the aisle. AIPAC, $4 million to Hillary. Gavin Newsom got a ton. That's why he won't speak against him. Randy Fine, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Adam Schiff, Lindsey Graham, J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio, all of them. Both sides of the aisle. That's why it's comical to me when I see liberals come on my, well, you voted for it. Dude, it's both of them. It's both of them, right? Mm-hmm. Right. But, let's get to Lindsey Graham for a second. His funeral was today, and don't get mad. Okay, you guys know I can't resist.
Come on. Why did they do that? Come on.
Let me play this first.
Had unwavering faith in the righteousness of American power and prayer. He was extremely hawkish. I will tell you, he never saw a war that he didn't like.
Come on.
Dude, that's what I've been saying in my videos. Did Donnie hear my videos or a script writer? Because that's what I say. That's what I say. I laugh. I thought, man, well, hell, I've been saying the same thing for years. Right? Poor Lindsey, man. If there was a conflict on Mars, he'd probably already be asking where to park an aircraft carrier. Right? Listen to Sean Hannity. I showed you the other day where he's talking about taking a pistol the other day. And he has on more makeup than Aaron Levitt.
Prime Minister Netanyahu is here. Mr. Prime Minister, you too have been a dear friend of mine for 30 years. It's an honor to have you. And Lindsey would have been blown away that you took this long journey with your beautiful bride to be here today. He loved you. He loved the state of Israel. He loved the people of Israel. Under your leadership, Israel has been one of America's most consistent and loyal allies. He was never shy to say it to the day he passed.
Well, I guess so, man, because Miriam Adelson paid for the dude, right? Now, I don't know if you guys heard this, man. Charleston Air Force Base being renamed after Lindsey. I'm wondering, is it going to be like Lady Graham Air Force Base, Miss Lindsey Air Force Base? I don't know if you know this, but Lindsey did 33 years in Air Force. And I know, odd number, 33. That number keeps popping up, right? I remember 33 hours we got him. Oh, 33 stories. Weird. Anyway, Lindsey did serve in the Air Force. Man, it's funny because I always took Lindsey for a Navy man, but whatever. Now, I do want to stop for a moment. Dan Bongino. an adamant supporter of that nation.
Yes, I do.
There's a claim going around. I don't know if it's true or not. I can't say, man. These graphics are circling online that Dan Bongino got $6 million from AIPAC. Okay. Is it true? I don't know. But he did say that it wasn't true. He flipped out and said the Democrats, anti-Semitic trolls, blah, blah, blah. But it is odd because when we look at Dan Bongino, this is what he said is things is dear to the thing that is most dear to his heart.
Cause is dear to your heart.
Cause is dear to my Israel, defense of Israel.
What cause is dear to your heart?
Cause is dear to my Israel.
I mean, dude, that's the first thing you come out with. I mean, you could have said the border, you could have said America, you could have said lowering taxes, you could have said blue collar workers, you could have said homeless veterans, you could have said anything. You could have said the children, protecting the children. What he said, that was his answer. You know what actually bothers me though, is Americans just don't ask enough questions. I see it in the comments every day on every platform I'm on. They're so uninformed. They're just uninformed. They have no idea what's going on. They read Fox News bullet points. They follow their favorite bought and paid for influencers, and they think questioning something's dangerous because basically politics has turned into football. My team's perfect, your team's evil. Congratulations. Meanwhile, the people with real access keep having dinner together. Lobbyists still lobby, and major donors still donate. Politicians still answer those phone calls. Washington keeps running. It's like arguing over which cashier owns Walmart. Buddy. Yelling at the employee. Boardroom is upstairs. You know what I mean? It's not telling you what conclusion to reach. I'm telling you to pay attention. Pay attention to public statements. Pay attention to the donations, the relationships. Why are they saying this? You're agreeing with it just because it's your political party, but why are they saying it? Are they lockstep because of a lobbyist group paying for them and funding their lifestyle? We've seen this type of corruption. Sometimes they get busted. Sometimes they get blackmail gets leaked. We've seen it. You can't make me believe that Kristi Noem and her husband's situation wasn't some type of blackmail that got leaked. I'm sure they have it on everybody. They might have it on Bongino. Bongino totally switched gears after he got into the FBI.
40 years old. Last month, I caught my wife crying in the bathroom because I couldn't get hard in bed. She wouldn't even look at me anymore.
FBI. Influence doesn't always hide in a smoky back room. Sometimes it walks right up to the microphone, smiles, and tells you exactly how the game is played. And if we can't have an honest conversation about money lobbying, influence, no matter which side benefits, then we're not actually really talking about accountability at all. Thomas Massey got unseated a Senate seat for $30 million. That should have been a wake-up call to everybody. Knowing who the real true enemy is and who's actually destroying America is where you start at. Don't see this kind of influence from anyone else. Zero. People say, oh, this group's destroying the country, this group, this group, this group. There's only one group that heavily funds and really does control America. It's just a fact. And again, this is where I get to the common enemies. All they want to put a common enemy before you, because then you'll be given a thumbs up whenever they go dropping bombs in that country. Okay? It's just a fact. It's why you have to live this preparedness lifestyle. Been preaching it for years, because I cannot see any course correction. I cannot see a change in the world. I only see it getting worse and worse and worse. Exactly why I tell you guys, I got these training programs. We got Gray Man Protocol manuals, because this is what you got to do. You got to get prepared. We came out with zero mindset, zero protocol. Become a zero man, a zero woman is what I came up with. And the thing is the zero protocol is the if you only do one, this is it. If you only take one training, I suggest you do them all, but if you only take one, this is the one. This is the one that flips you into the zero man, zero woman. This will put you a 90% above the rest of the population. And it's where you start, because I'm serious about this stuff. The world is not going to get better. It's just not. It's just not. If you can't accept that right now, then you're daydreaming, because that's where we are. Anyway, guys, hit the link. I'll put in the description for Zero Mindset, Zero Protocol. And remember to stay frosty, stay strapped, stay dangerous. Black Scout Survival, and I will see you in the next one. Black Scout out.
2, 3. 4, 2. Video on.
You will own nothing and be happy. The price of homes will be so expensive that you...
It's already started another one. Okay, so tell me, guys, what do you guys think? What do you all think about that video we just watched? It was a little short, it wasn't a long one, but what do y'all think? You know, I want you guys in the chat there. Tell me, you guys, what do you guys think? What do you guys heard? What's your thoughts? What's your thought about the whole thing? I mean, you guys are going to hear more things, and I'm going to tell you guys that right now. That I've caught on to before, and I brought attention to other people, and some people didn't really, I don't know, maybe didn't understand it, or didn't know about it, what the deal is, whatever. But the point is, you guys are going to know something in this video. It's very important, just like the other video. I mean, we're gonna learn about the flat cameras, man. I've been telling you guys, we are being basically watched. We are being watched, and some people these days are not really looking at these things here. I'd say they just think because they see a camera on the natural camera, you'll see it like on a post, like a light pole, whatever. It's not the same camera, people. And I think people need to start waking up about this here. We have flat cameras. We do. And this is what we need to talk about. The flat cameras. I mean, our governor, how, they've been lying to us. And, yesterday we watched the whole CIA thing. I mean, they've been lying to us for a long time. I mean, I don't know how else to explain to you guys. And let's talk about stuff. Let's talk about this live stream we just seen. But the new one this next one we're watching, it's gonna talk about the flat cameras. We are being followed, guys. How is that okay? Our Constitution, our rights are being violated here. Our rights are being violated. Our own privacy is being violated here. It's gonna talk about the flat camera. It's gonna talk about 27, like I've been telling you guys. In 27, we're gonna have things that you guys are gonna see. I'm not gonna give you guys any more detail. You're gonna open your eyes and you're gonna pay attention, and I want you guys all to actually respond and tell me how you truly feel about these things here. Because I said it before, 27, there's things that are gonna happen. We're gonna have the flat cameras, but in 27, things are gonna happen. The vehicles are built in 27. That's why I'm gonna keep it like that. And it's time for you guys to seriously wake up. This is really violating our constitutional rights and our privacy. How can we as Americans sit here and say it's okay? I like to know this here. So let's get back and play this video. Cause this stuff is gonna get me going, guys. Cause this stuff really irritates me.
Can't afford a home, and this is where you will end up at.
Yep.
A true 15-minute city, with thousands of people on top of each other.
I'm going to say this one time only. If I catch you vandalizing a flock camera, I'm suddenly going to catch amnesia and go blind. Because I didn't see shit, and I don't know nothing.
Y'all, I'm being so for real. Are y'all not terrified of the way that the world is going? Like, I'm being actually so for real.
I feel like everybody is having a hard time right now. Like, even the stable people. I personally am having like an identity existential crisis, but even my stable friends are like shutting down their Instagrams, like closing down their Facebooks, even if it's just for a month. I know stable people who are like losing their minds at night. Finances, government, data centers, AI, like the future. I think we're actually all collectively freaking out. Am I alone with that?
Okay, you guys, I just got a Camry XSE, and it's the Premium Plus, and I'm over the screen telling me
Yep, listen.
what to do. Okay? It keeps telling me to sit up. It can't see my face. I'm like, what? I'm sitting here. It keeps telling me to pay attention. I'm paying attention. Like, what is going on? Stop telling me what to do. How do I turn this off? Please. It's driving me nuts.
Yep.
That's the sound of an American oil company hard at work.
Driving
Want to be a part of it? Listen up. You're invited to join.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
I turn this off. Please.
I told you.
It's driving me nuts.
I pass 8 flock cameras on the way to my kids' school.
8.
3 gas stations, 2 stoplights, but 8 flock cameras.
8.
I live in a rural county. I'm passing more surveillance cameras than I am businesses. That's insane. So yeah, surveillance state coming to a rural county near you.
People are really starting to describe everyday life here in America as dystopian. That is a term that used to be for science fiction movies or novels, but now it's a term that people are using to describe what they feel is going on in this country.
So yeah, I'm the first one to have a mini data center in my house. They're paying me monthly to house this data center. Pretty sweet. So if you can't beat them, work with them, I guess, you know. So anyways, this data center went in a couple days ago, and it's producing all of your Google results in a 100 square mile from this location.
But
so if you were to type in, hey Google, what's the weather like tomorrow? I could modify this.
Oh, come on. I didn't say nothing.
It will be mostly sunny, warm, and humid, with a high near 85 degrees Fahrenheit to 88 degrees Fahrenheit.
Come on.
Low around
Oh,
65 degrees
I'm sorry, this phone here.
To say, don't worry about it. It's gonna be 500 degrees. You won't make it out alive. That's the kind of thing that this is producing. So they're paying me money to have this here. Information's coming in, and I'm able to send the information out. Pretty wild. And if you want one of these in your house, let me know. They'll pay you to put one in.
I'm gonna need somebody in the federal or local government, somebody, just tell me when the Americans said, hey, we want data centers and we want monitored at all times and we want vehicles that can just shut themselves off whenever they feel it. I'm pretty sure none of us have said, oh, please, watch my every movement, Daddy, for my safety. We don't want you data centers. We don't want you AI. We don't want you flock cameras. We don't want you AI detection vehicles. We want none of this shit.
I've made videos talking about these driver monitors and how it's constantly watching you when you drive the car, but there is something that's very creepy about them. In real life, this is all that you see, is this kind of little black rectangle above the steering wheel. But if you have the right frame rate set on your camera, you can see the 2 red dots that are tracking your eyes. So you have these invisible red eyes that are constantly staring at you.
This is breaking news. Starting in 2027, refrigerator manufacturers will no longer sell refrigerators with automatic ice makers unless you have a subscription fee. That's right, starting in 2027, for 1 year, you can buy a refrigerator and it will make ice for you if you want. But after that 12-month period is over, you're going to have to pay a $29.95 subscription fee in order to get ice made in your refrigerator. It's just every year, at the beginning of the year, you will pay a $29.95 fee, and your refrigerator will be allowed to continue to make ice. Should you fail to pay that fee, of course, you have no subscription, they will shut off your ice-making capabilities, and you will just have a regular refrigerator.
If you were raised in the 80s and 90s, how are you adjusting now? At 2026. How do you feel?
Why is this phone doing this?
I'm not even gonna lie. Some days
I don't get
I'm
why
not,
this phone.
I'm not even gonna lie. Some days I'm not well. To think about then and think about now and know that it'll never be the same, it's something. I can remember the late 80s going to the movie theater. Me, my mama, my cousins, and my aunt. 10, 11 of us, right? One of them pull out a $50 bill. Hand it to the cashier. We got popcorn, drinks, the movie tickets, everything. And they get change back. We in the theater fighting over the cup holder and the armrest because we got so much candy and chips and hot dogs in our hands. Happy, smiling. I took my 15-year-old daughter to the movies today. Just me and her. Got the tickets, right? Mind you, it's a 2:30 show. It ain't even late at night. Tickets, small popcorn for her, small for me, small drink, $54.86. I don't even have no more words. I can't even.
Every lighter still runs on butane, the same fuel from 50 years ago. That's exactly why they died on you.
I don't even have no more words. I can't even.
It isn't a joke. They literally want to put a mini data center on everybody's home. Yep. And the way that they're selling this to people is, wait, you'll only have to pay one flat fee of about $150 a month for Wi-Fi and electricity. Now, I know we all think we wouldn't be dumb enough to do that, would we? Except the fact that everybody's electricity cost is going up and up and up and up and up and up and up because of the data centers being put in everywhere. So listen to this.
JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley on a financing package for a data center in El Paso, Texas, to the tune of $13 billion, mostly in debt. Amid continued demand for data centers, there has been increasing pushback from local communities about these facilities. But one company is offering a potential solution, and Diana Olick has the story in this week's Property Play. Hi, Di.
Hey, Morgan. Yeah, it's an unlikely partnership. Span, which is a startup that makes smart electrical home panels, is teaming up with NVIDIA and Pulte Group, a major U.S. home builder. Span is now making small fractional data centers, they call them nodes, that can be put on the side of residential homes. So the idea is to take advantage of unused electrical capacity on local grids, which the Span smart panels find. Now, a network of these nodes talking to each other across the country is the equivalent of a mid-sized traditional data center. So these could actually negate the need to build as many of those huge data centers. Hyperscalers and AI cloud providers just tap into the node network like a regular data center. Now, Span collaborated with NVIDIA using its technology in the system. Span claims it can install 8,000 of these units about 6 times faster and at 5 times lower cost than the construction of a typical centralized 100 megawatt data center of the same size. Now, Pulte Homes is in on the early testing phase, looking at the capabilities and economics of these nodes, which have already been deployed in a handful of communities. Okay, so why would a homeowner want this?
So
well,
we pivot
because
left
they would
and
just
they
have to pay
pivot right.
one flat fee
We don't
for
want
electricity
huge data
and
centers
Wi-Fi,
sucking up
which
the fresh
Span
water,
said would be roughly about
polluting the air.
$150 total. So a
Right?
lot
We
less
don't want
than
that.
probably your usual
So
bill.
this
Now,
is
for
their
much more on this story and the
way
latest
around it.
Property Play podcast with the CEO of a company looking to...
Hey, so did you guys notice that literally nobody cares about anything anymore? Like, actually, like nobody cares. Apparently, they came out on the news and they said that the aliens are here, they're among us, or I don't know what. I don't follow the news. Just somebody came on this app and said, "Hey, did you guys know that the news said that there's aliens and blah blah blah, I don't know what." And nobody cares. There's a massive explosion threat out in Garden Grove, California, and nobody cares. People are still going to Disneyland like, "Oh, cool. If we die, we die." I don't know if it's just like people are just sick and tired of all the lies, like they've been lying to us, or, you know, I don't know what. It's just like we've had it up to here. At this point, we're just like, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. Like nothing is a shock to us anymore. Or what? Like aliens can come to our front door and we'll just open the door and be like, "Oh, hey, what's up? You want to come inside for dinner? What do you guys like? You know, meow, meow, meow."
I want to ask you something. It's kind of strange. See, I'm at Home Depot right now, right? This is Home Depot. It's Home Depot. Why would the government want to put a flock camera at every car going in and out of Home Depot? What the hell did they get out of that? It makes no sense why they'd want to read the plates on cars going in and out of Home Depot. Tell me why.
I'll try to be gentle. Try not to scream.
In and out of Home Depot. Tell me why.
So I just learned that they replaced 30 dirty jobs with AI, and nobody's really even talking about it. Everybody thought it would be the code writers, the spreadsheet guys that would be replaced with AI first. Nope, wrong. Heidelberg Building Materials, they produce 60 to 70% of all the cement used in Maryland alone. Their large quarry in Union Bridge, Maryland, just bought 30 autonomous dump trucks. Those are quarry trucks, completely autonomous. They're gonna drive, dump, load, unload, everything, completely AI controlled. So option A is a driver, $70,000 to $80,000 a year, CDL, benefits package, supports a family, has needs, is a human. Or AI truck, none of the above, doesn't even ask for a break. That money goes straight up to the CEOs, the boardroom, never comes back in the form of a job or raises. Pay attention, y'all. This is pretty big.
This is what Walmart's new AI system says when you call to ask for help.
This call and your voice may be recorded for quality or other business purposes, including fraud prevention.
Your call and your voice will be recorded for quality or other business purposes, including fraud prevention. I like how they put that at the end to kind of make your brain feel like it's a safe thing. It's not, because I looked into what other business purposes could be, and it is not limited to AI training, voice cloning data sets, emotion tracking, behavioral analysis, customer profiling, speech recognition systems. What ethically could you use that for?
So, this is wild. Google just announced that they're no longer going to be having a search bar. That they're going to be completely relying on AI to be able to come up with what you want to be looking at already. Which sucks for businesses, including myself, because you'll never be able to click on my website because there's no longer going to be the Google links. How does that work?
Explain to me what this is. I was just driving and I noticed this camera staring at me.
Yep.
There's a camera poking on both sides. You're not slick. What is this, Arizona? Explain to me. And there's a cable going on the backside. Runs up here and just goes off in the distance.
This camera is kind of out of the way, so it makes it easier to try to reverse engineer if any signals are coming from it. This is the Bluetooth that is in our environment currently. This is the Wi-Fi. Not seeing anything that stands out. Again, this camera is at the place at the entrance to a park, so it's only capturing people coming into a park. It appears to be one of the newer modules, or models. A lot of stuff on the back of the solar panel, so just seeing if we can detect any signal coming from it. Again, nothing that's standing out. Here's all the Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. We're using a stock Raspberry Pi and a Sophia Android node to monitor it. Again, nothing obvious coming off of it.
Look at that. Fancy technology we're being started. We got Big Brother watchers every day, but now we got.
Do you want to know why they want to make society cashless? If you do something they don't like, they can freeze your card and you won't be able to buy anything.
Hey, so everyone has lost their mind. Apartment hunting, housing market, renting, whatever it is, you've absolutely lost your mind. So as I sit here apartment hunting here in Los Angeles, would you believe that I came across this place, $2,500 a month, okay, 1 bedroom, no utilities included, you have to pay for your parking, bare bones, 3 times the rent, $650 minimum credit, okay? I scroll down to the bottom and I see that in order for you to access your unit that you are paying $2,500 for, okay, you must subscribe to a monthly membership to use your key fob. If you don't, you will not be able to access your unit that you pay $2,500 for.
Yeah. Well,
what
kind of system
are
there.
we doing?
Yep, we're being fucking screwed.
I know why people are burning down warehouses, and I know why people are running up on CEOs and sending them back to their maker. People are tired, and it is only going to get worse. This is quite literally something that the average American will not just work their way out of. They will not skip a latte out of. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? What are we doing?
Nobody was excited about Memorial Day, and nobody is excited about the 4th of July. It's the 250th anniversary of this country existing via the Declaration of Independence. Like, does nobody else notice the lack of excitement, the lack of anticipation, the lack of care? We're in a bad place, people. You feel it. I feel it. Everyone feels it. And the people that are just wealthy enough to not feel it have even started to understand that they're about to start feeling it. We've hit the point of no return, you know? And it's one of those things like, I'm very encouraged by the amount of people that say they want to do something and organize and all those things. And I really hope you do. But like, I think most people have kind of just devolved to the place of, I'm just going to sit back and see what happens from this point on, you know? And that's a depressing place to be, you know, as a people. But I feel like that's where we all are. Like, let's just sit back and relax and see where the log flume takes us. I don't know, man. Things have gotten so impossibly difficult. Really shouldn't be this way.
Would you believe me if I told you you could get approved to buy a car with drive time in like 30 seconds?
No way.
Yes, wait. Pull out your phone. Let's go. Just go to drive time.
It shouldn't be this way.
I swear every millennial in 2026 is just totally ready to pull a complete 180 because we basically grew up in an era where we watched innovation make life genuinely better every single year. Like, think when cell phones first came out, or iPods, digital cameras, smartphones, when there was literally an app for everything. Like, we were so incredibly pumped. And then it just turned. Everything became a subscription. Social media became an algorithm. A sandwich costs $20 for whatever reason. And you can't go 24 hours without some sort of once-in-a-lifetime event coming directly to your phone, which is now, by the way, a 7-inch supercomputer that was designed to command our attention 24/7. Like, where I'm getting at, we were sold on the idea that technology was going to bring convenience and make things more affordable, and it just snowballed into whatever era we are currently living in today. And now almost every millennial I know would basically gladly trade all of it for a job as a park ranger who only needs a flip phone, who lives out west in like a tiny town with this cute little diner on the corner where the waitress knows their order.
I think I speak for all millennials when I say we're tired in a way that feels permanent. You know, it's not like I stayed up too late type of tired, or I just need a good night's rest tired. No, it's more like I have 507 open tabs in my brain that I can't close type of tired. And I think it's because we've been conditioned to like always be on. You know, there's always something we forgot or need to schedule or need to buy or need to remember next week. And the rare instance that we do get a second to relax, our brains are still working. They're still running the background process, like updating the anxiety or installing new stress for absolutely no reason. But the craziest part is that like we've gotten so used to it, we don't even talk about it anymore. You know, you'll ask somebody, how you doing? They'll say, oh, tired. And everybody just kind of nods along like, yep, that checks out. We don't even ask why, you know, because at this point, being tired isn't like an occasional feeling. It's become part of our operating system. Like, honestly, I don't think millennials need more sleep. I think we all just need one day where absolutely nothing requires our attention.
Now, I'm no theorist, but don't you think it's a little bit strange at the same time that they announce 2027 new vehicles are going to be scanning your eyeballs off with AI, and there's going to be sensors in the steering wheel, and you got to put both your hands on the wheel at the same time. This is already happening in the UK, otherwise your car will shut off. Don't you think it's a little bit strange that while that's happening, a spontaneous oil shortage is happening, which is making them add more ethanol, or this is the excuse to add more ethanol to the gas, which is horrible for old engines. Then all these junkyards are burning up. Have you not heard? There's been like a bunch of big, giant junkyards that have caught on fire randomly.
Yeah.
So all the parts, all the old parts for the old cars burning up. The new gas could significantly shorten the lifespan of the old vehicles that are on the road. So all the people who said, you know, I'm just going to keep driving my 1990, whatever, like, I agree, that's cool, but you're going to have to figure out how to get ethanol out of the freaking gas. Otherwise, it's going to prematurely gimp your engine. Furthermore, at the same time that all that is happening, people think you're going to be able to just like jailbreak your car and turn off all that AI crap.
Nope,
not knowing a lot has changed in the last few years for the automotive industry.
Yep.
If you alter something in your computer system of these new vehicles, it immediately sends a tampering notice to like the cloud of the manufacturer of your vehicle, and can either stop your insurance or disable the car if you've affected it in a certain type of way. Look it up, dude. They've passed all these laws. So the walls are closing in on, I guess, controlling our modes of transport. Eventually, I think they all want us in a smart bus anyway, hooked up to the AI railroad. I mean, really, this is what's coming around the corner. So why aren't I scared? Because that's a bit of a scary thought, right? Being ruled by AI, all the old cars are gone. We're in universal basic income. It's a total shitstorm. Because I have true, full, unwavering faith that in the end, the good guys win. I do think it's going to get weirder between now and then. 100%. That's not a, you know, but something strange is seriously kicking off, man.
Whatever you do not buy a new car. Do not buy a new car. You need to listen to this now. So starting in 2027, every single vehicle is going to be equipped with this AI technology that's going to be able to read your face, your eyes, and listen to every conversation you have. It just passed a law, and it's going to start in 2027. Doesn't matter, you know, what vehicle you're looking at. This is going to have this technology in it.
Every vehicle in 27.
So basically what it's going to do is it's going to read your face and scan your face. And if you happen to look like you are looking away from the road, or if it may think that you're impaired, it's going to shut the car off immediately. Or it will not allow your car to start, for one. But if you are driving and let's say you look away from the windshield for 5 seconds, you're looking at, you know, scenery or whatever the case may be, it's going to immediately deactivate your vehicle, and it's not going to restart it for X amount of hours. It's also going to have technology that listens to your conversation. Now, if you're having a conversation that may be a little controversial to what the law may think, it's going to automatically alert the police that this conversation is, let's say, of high alert. What it's then going to do is send that little conversation, that script, immediately to the local police department, whatever police department is closest to the vehicle, and the police are then going to go through that that footage, and they could be knocking on your door. So
we're being government controlled every time.
I think that this is absolutely ridiculous, very scary, extremely controlling. I mean, if you think that what they're doing now is controlling, this is hitting another level.
This is bad.
Therefore, if you're, you know, looking to buy a new vehicle in the next 6 to 10 months, I highly recommend you look at vehicles 26 and below. Because, I mean, you're riding a really thin line if you purchase a vehicle in 2027. It's going to make the market, I believe, the car market tank. This is extremely scary, extremely intrusive, and like I said, the bill has already been passed by Trump, so just another thing that we have to look out for. Our country is becoming controlling. They are controlling every part of our entire existence, and they're doing it so quickly. I mean, they're just hitting all areas of our life, and they're taking away every ounce of freedom that we have. Chime in, let me know your thoughts on this.
Flock cameras are not just crime deterrents. They are watching you, they are logging you, even if you do not commit a crime.
Yep.
They have systems that log your license plate, your vehicle details, the time that you were there, the location. They can catalog your make, model, color, bumper stickers, roof racks, even visible damage to your vehicle down to scratches and dents. And then they store that data in searchable databases used by police and other three-letter agencies across the country. That is not just crime prevention. That is mass surveillance being marketed to us as safety. Well, don't do crime and you'll be okay. You are thinking way too small. You are quite literally still inside of the box. You trust the government with a permanent surveillance network? Freedom means being left alone by the state unless you have actually done something, not being tracked just in case. And something that absolutely baffles me is the fact that the CEO of Flock Safety has already compared people exposing the camera locations and criticizing these systems to terrorists and Antifa. That should alarm everyone. Sure. That is how civil liberties get eroded. First by labeling dissent as dangerous, then by expanding surveillance in the name of security, right? And before I show you what a flock looks like, let's talk about my own city. If these cameras are just harmless crime deterrents, why is Louisville, Kentucky fighting so hard to keep their location secret? Louisville has deployed over 200 plus city-owned flock cameras, and police also have access to hundreds more shared cameras from businesses, HOAs, universities, other entities across Jefferson County. Around 600 cameras total that the government can tap into. Metro officials and LMPD have refused to publicly disclose exact camera locations. Earlier this month, Louisville Metro Council voted down a proposal that would have required the city to publish these locations online. They love to say, if you're not doing anything wrong, then you shouldn't care. Okay, uno reverse. If you're not doing anything wrong, why do you care that we want to know where they are? Why are you hiding the cameras? I live in the West End, so I'm actually going to walk you to the flock closest to my neighborhood so that you can see what mass surveillance looks like right here at home. Okay, so this is a flock camera at the corner of Dixie Highway and Dumenil Street in Louisville. Most people drive past this and never think twice, and that's the point. Surveillance works best when it feels normal and when it feels invisible. We're told not to worry about facial recognition or expanded tracking, but we have no proof that they won't do that or that they haven't already. The issue isn't just what they claim that the cameras do today, it's what these systems can become once the infrastructure is already everywhere. Flock cameras reduce crime, police reduce crime. You know what else guarantees reduced crime? Paying people enough to survive instead of poverty wages. Housing and rent prices that don't keep people paycheck to paycheck. Healthcare that people can actually afford. Education that creates opportunity for young adults. Treatment for addiction and mental health. The kind of stability that keeps people from desperation in the first place. They would rather monitor poverty than end it. Oh, well, there's no expectation of privacy in public. Being seen in public is not the same as having your movements logged, stored, analyzed, retraced, all to be sold to a private surveillance network. We recognize that persistent tracking can become harassment or stalking when individuals do it. So why is mass automated tracking suddenly acceptable when these corporations and the government does it? It's weird.
I've seen a few posts about this and I wanted to comment on it because I have a personal experience with it. It isn't something that's happening in the future, it's something that's happening now. I rented a car in Europe, and as the woman handed me the car keys, she said, this is a brand new car. And she was like super excited about it. She was like, it's 2026. It's a brand new car. And I was like, awesome. No one's had a chance to like fart or smoke in it. This will be great. And I'd driven it for a day or two, and I was getting on a highway. It was a 6-lane highway. And all of a sudden, the gas stopped working. And I'm pressing on the gas. I can't get the car to go. So the car is dinging. It's making all this noise, and I can't figure out what's going on. And I look at the dashboard, and in English, it says, "Sit up straight. We can't find your eyes."
Yep, fucking AI shit.
Why do you need to see my eyes? That was my first thought. And I'm short, so I sit low in the seat, and I guess, I don't know, maybe I'd been driving a while and I'd kind of slouch down more instead of sitting upright. And when I sat upright, the gas would work once again. And so I pressed the gas, but I was slowing down enough that it was going to cause a traffic hazard. And the thing is, it knew I wasn't asleep because I was pressing on the gas. So it knew I was awake. It just wanted to see my eyes. So once I sat upright and leaned forward, I guess it did facial recognition. And then it says, "May I send you these results to a third party?" To which I said, "No, you may not." No. Who is the third party? Who, first of all, who's watching me drive the car to begin with? Secondly, who is the third party you're sending it to? And lastly, it is so dangerous. There are so many scenarios where losing control of the gas can put a car in a very dangerous situation. Like, what if I was pulling out in front of a semi-truck? Yep. What if I was going over a railroad track? And the absolute worst part is the argument for this is to combat sleepy drivers. And the truth is, if you fall asleep while you're driving, you're not going to be pushing down all the way on the gas. You're going to let up. You're going to relax. No one keeps their foot pointed while they're asleep. And if they say, well, what about cruise control? Then just take off cruise control. Disable cruise control in cars. That's the solution. Not, I need to see your eyeballs for the car to work. There's so many dangerous implications for this. But even if you're using it just for the good implication, you know, sleepy drivers, we need to see eyeballs at all times, it's still wrong. It's still a stupid idea.
You didn't realize you needed a better credit score until you spotted the perfect place to nest.
Okay, let's get to the
Good thing there's credit.
All times, it's still wrong. It's still a stupid idea.
The more they try to force us to integrate technology into every aspect of our lives, to include our vehicles so that they can monitor us and the way that we drive, the more analog I want to go with everything. And I'm absolutely here for it. I'm ready for it as a Gen Xer. Take me back. Let's go. We just don't need your nonsense. No, thank you.
So we're currently awaiting the rollout of a terrifying upgrade to surveillance tech in cities across the United States. Flock Safety, the police technology company, is rolling out a new and troubling product, the detection of human distress via audio. Flock has been promoting Raven, their version of acoustic gunshot detection. These devices capture sounds in public places and use machine learning to try to identify gunshots and then alert police. We say try because these mics often misinterpret car backfires and fireworks as gunshots. Yep. Now these microphones apparently will be alerting police whenever they detect what the machine believes to be human voice in distress. It's unclear how this tech even works. It's also unclear how these devices will be interacting with state eavesdropping laws that limit listening to or recording the private conversations that often occur in public places. Gunshot detection technology is dangerous enough as it is. Police showing up to alerts they think are gunfire only to find children playing with fireworks is a recipe for innocent people to get hurt. And this is not a hypothetical. In Chicago, a child really was shot at by police who thought they were responding to a shooting thanks to a shot spotter alert. Introducing a new feature that allows these Raven microphones all over cities to begin listening to human voices in distress is likely to open up a whole new can of legal, civil liberties, and even bodily safety consequences. Cities now have one more reason to cancel their Flock contracts before this new feature violates civil liberties and puts people in real danger.
So your vehicles will now be spying on you, and not just spying on you with video and audio surveillance, but they're going to be sending out information to local police departments, They're going to be sending out information to your car insurance company, telling them how fast you drive, how fast you go around corners, or how often you hit the brakes heavily so that they can raise the rates of your insurance. And if you don't believe that, here's just a few proofs. In 2021, the U.S. government passed legislation that by 2027, all of this information, all of this technology must be in all vehicles sold in America. And as you can see over here, it is already being done. It's already being implemented. Folks, you're now being spied on by your own car. Welcome to America. Late stage capitalism at its finest. And you know how these companies are working together? Because they're all owned by the same three companies. The car companies and the insurance companies and the tech companies are all owned by BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard. You're welcome.
If you all have heard about flock cameras, I want to show you. This is a flock camera. You can see the little flock logo, the solar panel thing. That is what a flock camera looks like. And here it is from a different angle. These things are reading license plates and recording the data and sending it to your local police department. So if you see anything like this popping up, there's another one over there. There's one right down the street here. Just know those are flock cameras.
Many new cars have this feature that I'm going to call the Eye of Sauron. This is a driver monitor system that watches your eyes to see what you're looking at if you're paying attention, all of that. To make things even worse, you can't truly fully disable this. You can disable some of the warnings, but it'll always be watching you. You pair that with the fact that the automakers also have your GPS coordinates at all times. And now you can see why I call this the Eye of Sauron. They're always watching. And finally, this version's very easy to see, but automakers are looking to maybe put some driver monitors up in this area, hide it in the dash, maybe somewhere in the steering wheel. In the future, you won't be able to tell that your car has it, so maybe it's time to buy an old car.
Some America, do not buy a new car, because starting 2027, every new car in the United States will be required by law to have tech that puts constant surveillance on the driver. Not only watching you, but listening to your conversations as well. And if the vehicle determines that you're a danger on the road, it will turn your car off. So by 2027, the law states, quote, every new passenger vehicle sold in the United States must include technology that constantly monitors the driver via AI, cameras, and sensors, and can automatically shut down or limit the car if the system decides you're not sober or fit to drive. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is creating new federal motor vehicle safety standards requiring, quote, advanced impaired driving prevention technology powered by AI tools and systems. They state that the technology must now passively monitor the driver at all times. If the system detects a problem, it can prevent the car from starting or limit its speed and operation while driving. So let's say you're not up and you just decide to close your eyes and stretch. Does it think you're up and it'll stop the vehicle while you're driving? The law states that this is not a remote government kill switch, but the decision happens on board via AI and sensors. So basically, whatever technology they put in there, it's a government kill switch. Now, older cars obviously will be unaffected, but cars 2027 or after will all have this shit. So a lot of people say that this is government overreach, and later on, these tools will be used against the average driver, especially if it taps into your conversations and the government gets a hold of those conversations and finds out what you're talking about politically. Or at least that's the fear coming up in the future. Now you might understand why data centers are going up all over the country, everywhere, because everything you do is going to be monitored coming up here, every single thing.
As always, let me know what your thoughts are. How do you feel about the current state of America? Do you feel like we are living in a dystopian reality? I definitely feel like a lot of it is, especially the surveillance technology and everything that is going on with that. data centers, all that jazz. But let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of the conversation. And I hope to catch you in the next video. Take care.
All right. We are going to go. We are going to go and I'm going to show you guys what a plot camera is. Because I don't think you guys really know what it is. So we're going to go. I'm going to take guys. I'm going to show you guys. Because I know that I was talking to some people. Some people just didn't really know what a plot camera is. Everybody's just like, oh, it's a camera. There's a camera. You have it. Oh, it's been there for a long time. Yeah, there's cameras. They're at like light poles, yes, but those are not the same thing. Those cameras are what they do is they call detection. Okay, there's a difference. Okay, those cameras on top there, they detect when you go up to your line. You know how you guys usually get the your green light. That's called detection. That's a detect. Okay, you're there. That's what it's for. It's a detect that you're okay. You're in the line there. That's all it is. But these are not the same thing. This here is called a flock camera. These cameras here are basically posted. A lot of places are near school zones. They're actually near schools. I brought that attention to somebody, and that's what I was saying. They're fucking spying kids. And the thing is here, well, I gotta tell you guys, when year 27, it's gotta happen. And I said it. They will have cameras. So, to say like you're driving, maybe you have a long fucking day at work. Like the guy was saying, you want to stretch. A camera is gonna say, "Oh, now you can't drive because you're too tired, or your eyes weren't on the looking at. Maybe you're just stretching. There's nothing wrong with stretching. Everybody fucking stretch. I stretch too. You know, or if you're driving down the road and you see something you like, you're gonna want to go sightsee. You want to go see it. That's a natural thing. It's not like it's new, but let's go to the hold on a second. Let me get this little film turned off here, and then I want to take you guys there. I do. I want you guys all to go there. I really do want you guys all to see this stuff. You guys understand what a flock camera is, man. Because they all start cutting up here. Exactly when Joe Biden was in office. I just started seeing them, and there are more and more. They're slowly coming in here. And I'm really more mad to find out that President Trump signed the bill. And two, that I didn't know about I knew about the 27, but I didn't know who actually signed. But I think it's pretty wrong. That's how do you guys feel about it? You guys feel like it's violating our rights? Tell me, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's violating our rights? Our privacy? Are you guys okay with it? Because so far, no one is responding. All I got is someone here. They say, "Oh, you want me to tell us I read the chat." First of all, I don't read chat when I'm driving, buddy. Until you carry one. You don't care about the fact that they're going to spy on you. You don't care. I mean, why is it no one's responding here? Why is no one saying anything? Let's go, man. I ain't got time to go back and forth with you guys. I know I've been saying this guys for a while. So we're going to go. Yeah. There's a guy behind me. I see it. Thank you. You can't see that there's something wrong. You shouldn't be driving. But seriously. That is the problem that we have today. Let's make sure can you guys all hear me pretty well? Give me a thumbs up. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see? Because I want to make sure you guys all can see. Very good and clear. Can we see? Can we hear? Give me the thumbs up. Because it's getting a little dark out, but it's not that bad. I mean, I have eyes. I can see pretty good there. But I could, I could bring my little other flashlight, my mechanical flashlight that I usually carry on me when I do mechanical work. I can bring it for you guys so you guys all can see too. It's just gotta be very, very careful. It's a very bright light. Very, very bright light. Is anybody here to chat? Here to listen. Okay, there's where I'm taking you guys right now. There's actually 3. I'm gonna try to the one that I'm not gonna really get up with. The second ones, the other ones I will. The other ones I have to walk to. But that's what I'll do. Because this one here, it's not gonna be as close where the other ones are at. How many of you guys actually are paying to actually listen to that live stream? Who? No one's gonna respond, say anything, how they feel. No one cares. No one cares about those flock cameras and having your vehicle in year 27 have a little camera inside and basically tell you if you're able to drive or not. You guys like that? Because it seems like no one cares. No one's responding. No one really cares. Actually, I should have went down the other road. Well, actually, we go. What would? Yeah, maybe I should have went the other way. If I get this person to move, I'll go. Actually, let's go this. We'll go this one first. We'll walk to these 2 first, and then I'll do the last one. We'll do that. These 2 I can walk to. But I want you guys really to seriously understand what these are, so we're not confused. Is anybody here to check? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody see? Please give me a thumbs up. Alright, come on. You could have turned 20 years ago. I know there's 2 down here. I mean, there's more, but 2 right here that I know of. It's just, people's gonna ask me the question, why do you care now? You know what? Because I have cared before, but you know what? I think I think it's time. You know, seeing that live stream, the guys talking about it too, and then people are talking about it. I think it's time for you guys to really understand what they are, because. One day I was talking to somebody, man. Somebody just didn't really know what a flock camera was. They were confused. So this is something that I think that's very important for us to talk about and show you guys to understand what's going on. Alright. Hold on a second. Hold on. Make sure everything else up there. Hold on. let's get the trying to get things set there, guys. We'll get you guys on the we'll get you guys on the selfie stick. Hold on. We'll take a little walk. But I know there's oh, we got light down here, but I brought me a flashlight just so you guys can see. Alright, let's get up here. Okay. Well, this here is the way to the highway. This is the way. How many of you guys all paying attention? How many of y'all are here actually watching? We got one here talking about there's a website that locates all the flat cameras. I have, like, if you guys all see, like right over there, right across the street, there's one right there too. And I'm gonna take you guys to one here. So right now we're near the highway. You know, it's like they have a flat camera to me. They have it right here by the highway. They can see who's coming, going the highway. And then they got one where you come out the highway, right there. Right over there, there's one. They got one going on the highway, and one when you're coming off. They know exactly what's going on. They know exactly every move you're making. Those flat cameras, people think, oh, they just gonna, you know, for safety. They're not just for safety, though. If you think they're safety, then you're just dumb. It's not safety. And I don't care, these flat cameras, they already seen me here many times. You know. Yeah, everybody can see exactly where it's at. I don't care. So here is your flat camera. That is your flat camera. This is exactly your flat camera, people. See right there, it's already detected me. See, it's where I get the flasher. It's detecting I'm here. See, look, I'm on my hand. It's got a motional thing there. Motion sensor there. So it's taking a picture of me. It's okay. I don't really care. But ask yourself, people, are you guys okay with this stuff? Are you guys seriously okay? Let's make sure the camera gets a good deal of me, because I really don't care. You know, let's see. Your flat camera's right here. They watch every move you make. Got a solar there, so has good power. But everybody's all happy with it. See, it's every vehicle that's going by, it's taking pictures of the plates. It's detecting every move you make. For everybody who's driving, they know everything about you. They have been around here for a long time. People don't really know what these are. People don't. Now I'm going to show you guys another flat camera, and then I'm going to actually show you guys the other cameras they have. So we make sure that you understand the difference between a flat camera and a camera they have on the pole. Okay, I want to make sure you guys understand what the difference is. That's a flat camera, we do one side. And we have to get across the... We gotta get across. Let's see, let's get across. So this is your lovely town. You can see all that traffic. People go on the highway, they get you, and they get you right when you come off. They know exactly what you're doing. Exactly your year, make, model, and they share it out to the third party and everything. Let's get up here now. We gotta wait for traffic. Safety first. So you gotta be very careful. The people be flying down here. Well, flat cameras do a lot of things, people. But a lot of people don't understand what they're all about. They don't. And we got a car. Let me get a break. Alright, so look. Here I got one camera, flat camera down there. It's right there, exactly going in the interstate. That'd be 55, going northbound. Northbound heads to Chicago, in case we don't know that. Chicago. The north goes as far as you go, man. Well, even more than Chicago, but... Then you got the interstate here, 57, 55, going southbound, head on the 30. As they're driving, a lot of people don't realize, they don't see it, unless you have your eyes on them. We got another flat camera. And they're powered by solar. Okay. Let's see why. Well, we're gonna get in there. You can see the wires. You can see all that. They make sure there's extra light there. If you notice that, it's an extra light. You got the street light, all that right next to each other. But this is your lovely flat camera. See right there, it's already detected me because I'm in the center. I'm right there. Okay? Sorry. The angle they got the angle exactly facing where the cars coming. Cars are flying down here. Well, guess what? Now they got your plate number. They got everything about your vehicle, make, model. And guess what? The movement you're making on a daily basis. Okay? Turn your camera on. See, a lot of people don't realize those flat cameras are not just there for safety wise. They're actually there to detect your vehicle and who you are. And they actually keep a track of every time you come down the road. They know your routine. So every day, if you come down this road, they already know who you are. They do. They already know who you are. Because they already got your plate number. Plate number, leads you right there to the third party. It's going right there. The police knows who you are. They're tracking every move you make. The thing is, the flat cameras are they're there. There's one here. I guarantee there's more down there. There is. I guarantee this. But the problem is, a lot of people don't even know it. Everybody's like, oh, flat camera, flat camera. Oh, it's nothing to worry about. They've been there for a long time. Come on. They weren't. The other cameras, The ones that are on the poles that like they face downwards, all that is actually really it's indication. If you, I don't know how many guys really pay attention to like other like live streamers. I watch stuff. I watch things about traffic. They do traffic lights. I see what those are. And plus on top of it, I know because I work with construction. So I know all this stuff. It wasn't born. There's a difference. And you guys all know, anytime you're walking, you really should walk towards the traffic, not if you're behind. Like this is not really safe because if someone behind you, you're not going to be able to see it. Because if you're walking, somebody behind you is not paying attention, playing with their phone, guess what? They hit you. You really should be walking on the other side. That is the truth. That's safety-wise. Well, let's walk towards traffic. So, because the traffic can see you, and you can see them. Me walking like this right now, I really can't. I can see traffic on the other side, but I can't see traffic behind me. All I could do is hear the sound effect of the cars come past me. That's it. You can see them coming down the road. They hear. I know they're coming. Yes, I know that the other channel that was supposed to go live on, but then that channel is supposed to be non-politics, so I can't go on that one. And I'm like, oh boy. So I forgot to go and cancel it, and I did. Because I'm not allowed to talk politics on it. That is the rule done that I have made, that I'm not going to do it. So. But yeah, so let's see if we can still see the camera this way. See, the flat camera is down there still. I don't know if you guys can see it. I didn't wear no reflective vest, and because my reflective vest I have, yeah, it didn't work because it's not made for this. Because there's something on, I can't. You guys see it. Can't let you guys see it, and I'm okay. I am totally fine, but you always should walk towards traffic, not out behind it. You can never have your back turned on traffic. Just get the camera turned on. See, I like walking. I do. I love walking. That's something I love doing. The only thing is just this here terrain is all bad. Well, it's not even wise. And that's the part that sucks. It's private owned, I believe it. I think it's private owned that owns it. But the one thing the information I got that I heard was Jeff Epstein's brother owns it. So, and there's a camera that was facing the direction of a school or daycare, one of those two. But it was facing on kids. Now my question for you guys, because that's the same thing. This person like, well, how come that nobody cares about it? How come nobody cares about a flat camera, facing directly at a school or daycare? How come nobody cares about it? How come nobody's out there protesting against it? Everybody's, oh, it's okay. It's not. Now some light poles have it, some light poles don't. I don't know if this will have it. Yeah, they got. Right there. That's for like emergency vehicles. There's another little white light and pop. That's like a little sensor. Like when the police cars or whatever come, little light thing. That's what it is. Every trail has that. But there's white. It's like a white camera. It's all white. It shows white. And they can detect when you're at a traffic light. That's what I'm looking for. I'm observing my surrounding to see if I can see one. So I can show you guys. But I don't see it. Don't see one here. I wonder what the... I know what they're... Not every light has them. Not every light that I've seen. But they're all white, guys. They're white lights. Hey, not white. They're like basically like the outside is all white. But that's those there are indication, okay? So I can show you guys here. That's right. I can use this here. Okay. So underneath here, this here line, right? There's a line in there, okay? You guys can't see it, but there is. There is a line there, okay? Because that person just went over that line. That's gonna indicate, hey, there's somebody there. That lets light know. How you doing? It lets everybody know, hey, there's somebody here. That's what it does. That's all it's for. Same thing. See, oh, there. That's just indication, like when the hit light. Right now, every time we get over, it's indication there's somebody here. Somebody's still going there. Right now, see, the light just turned yellow, right? Now it's gonna turn red. Now everybody's gonna come to a stop. See, that's the biggest thing is, what if people don't come to, like that person, should actually came more of a proper stop. It's like that right there. That's how you stop. Okay, now like you get too far, the thing is an indication will think that you're not there no more. Now the light should, after so many time, because it's got a time on there, it should turn exactly green here. Right now this one here should turn yellow here shortly. Right now we got people turning. Just watch. I'm not scared to walk, people. Right there, girl, yellow. Okay, now hold on. Watch. First, usually there's a turn person there before. Usually they engage, but I got one there because the other side got one, but this side did not go yet. Gotta wait. After the turn lane goes, and then it'll hold you else go. See, look, because that turn person came late. It didn't know it was there. That guy right there, that is basically that person is how I would put it, very simple, guys. That person out there trying to, it's called panhandlers. They're the ones who sit out here and beg people for money all day. When there's American people could easily go get a job and try to do something to better yourself, but they don't do it. Because why do it? If you can sit here for free and get paid, why do it? That's what they do. That's why he's trying to hide his face, because he's on camera. That's what they do. See, everybody's over there now. All the vehicles that are outside, indication the vehicle there, and light just turn red again. See, now the ones that are going to turn lane, it goes straight. Actually, well, first you turn one. Usually they turn one to the third, and then usually. But yeah, that's all they do. They just sit there and beg money all day. And people are so dumb. They are. People are so dumb. To sit there and support that kind of shit. That shit irritates me. When there's fucking American people these days, yeah, I'm gonna say, guys. When there's American people these days that are struggling, and people like me, I'm fucking homeless. I don't sit my ass out there and beg for money. I don't do that shit. I go out there and fucking work. So that's what you gotta deal with, people. People who sit around, don't work, don't do shit, decide to sit there and fucking panel all day. And make, guess what? You know how much money they make? Let's see. Give me an idea. How much money you think these people make sitting out there doing that? How much money? I want you guys to tell me. How much money you think these people make out here? Hey, answer my question. Does anybody know how much money they make? I do work, guys. I don't sit around. I work. Okay, I'm a YouTuber, do nothing. Tell me, how much money you guys think they make there? More than that. More than that. Keep going on. You got ways to go, buddy. They make a lot more money than people work for a living. Just say, I'm going to tell you guys right now, they could easily make $2,000 a month. Easily. They could actually sometimes in days. Sometimes in days. Depends on how bad is the traffic here. See, what they do is, they will go out here and sit out here when it's raining out to make everybody feel sorry for them. They'll bring the little kids out there with them to make you feel sorry. Poor me shit. Everybody feels sorry and everyone's go donating. Now I know there's some people are homeless, people that really need help, they need mental help. But there's some people that don't need help. They just, all they do is use the system. Like these two right now are not gonna really get much indication. Look at it, everybody's on the wrong side. So right now, the only reason why they'll get it is because over there. Now if there was no track over there, this vehicle wouldn't be able to go. None of these vehicles. These three here, they're nowhere near the line. That's what happens. The only reason why now they will get it because over there. If they weren't there, they would not get it for sure. That's a guarantee. That's a fact. That's why the person right there is hiding his face. Because he don't want to be on camera. He's shy. Because he probably has, because somebody else is going to see him out there. Somebody else might see him like, oh, I know that guy. Everybody knows this fucking routine. This is not his own location. This is what they fucking do. This is what irritates me. That irritates me when people here are fucking struggling to make a living, and you got people out there that sit around, don't do shit, don't even try to work. I mean, come on. That's bullshit. To me, that is. You know, because I can guarantee right now if his record is good and clear, I can guarantee I can give him a job right now. I guarantee I can give him a job. But the question is the record clean? I don't know, because you know these people they don't like talking to you. They get all pissed off at you when you start asking questions. They'll actually tell you leave me alone, or you know they'll start cussing you out, or they get very very violent. Look at that truck there. Look at Chevy. Yeah, they could make $2,000. Sometimes in a day, sometimes they can make it in a, well, I know for sure they can make it in a month. If they don't make it in a day, they'll make it in a month. They make more money than we all do. That's what irritates me. That is what irritates me, how these people just don't do shit in life. Sit around, collect the fucking free money, and everybody feels sorry for them. Now, if people are really serve the homeless, they really need help, I understand, but that right there, there's resources out there to help you out. And the thing is, I have tested myself. If you guys all paid attention before, when I first started live streaming, let me turn the camera on. If you guys remember before, when I went and basically got, I went to Olive Garden, I got them food. You guys remember that? Yeah, I did. I went to Olive Garden. You know, because I'm a Christian man, and I believe in the altar, and when I can. I went there and gave these people fresh food. You know what they did? They turned around and took the food and put it down to the side. They don't care about food. They don't care about nothing. All they care about is fucking money. Money and drugs. And how do I know this for a fact? If you guys remember too, another incident. You remember I had a different vehicle at the time. I had a 5-gallon gas can. Okay, I drove down there. Guy drove down there by Costco. Okay, it was Costco, and the guy had a sign that said, "I need gas." Now, when you read that, it says "I need gas." It doesn't say "I need gas" plus, you know, money. It says "I need gas." Okay. First of all, if you asked me for money, I wouldn't give you no money, because I don't support you with money. Now, gas, I offered him gas. I did, and it was fresh gas. He refused to take the gas. I said, oh, yeah, okay, let me buy you some gas. And he said, no, I need money. So I did. I scratched my elbow, looked like this here, and I said, sir, your sign says I need gas. That's what it says. I need gas. It doesn't say I need gas plus money. So, and I said, dude, first of all, I wouldn't give you the money. I don't do that. Because if I give you $1, say if I give you $1, 25 cents, whatever, you might take that money and go buy a drug thing. But guess what? Something bad might happen to you. Guess what? Now I have to live the rest of my life. That's what I tell you guys all the time. I tell you guys all the time, don't give money to anybody out there in the streets. Don't do it. There's motorcycles there. Don't. Yeah, don't. Don't give money to one. I know you're right. You feel bad. Guess what? I almost fell there because again. Yeah, don't give them any money. Don't feel bad. You know what you could do? You really could. Seriously, people, you could sit down, pray for them. Hey, would you mind? Let's pray. You know what you could do? You could pray for them. You can give them some water. Or you know what you could do too? You can turn around and say, you know what? Are you going to be right here? Ask them, are you allergic to anything? No? Okay. Go get some food. Buy them food. Never give them money. I'm telling you, do not. Don't do it. Don't give them money. You can pray for them, get water, or buy them food. Never, ever. Light's red, dude. Oh. But seriously, people, you gotta stay from too much close to the curb. You try to stay back far enough so that if somebody was gonna drive and they lose control. I mean, I have my little field here I can go into. I go tuck and roll in there. No. You give them $50. Guess what? Next morning you might wake up. You might see that that person has died because you decide, oh, I gotta give him some money because that's how I gotta feel. Guess what? That's on you. I won't. I don't buy you. I don't give them no money. Zero money. I'll pray for him. I'll give him water, or I'll go buy him food. I don't know. I have actually helped out two people. I helped two people before. They needed something with they had some air in the tire. I've done that. Now I know that some people might not agree what I did there, but I did. I turned around and they got my car. Was I nervous? Not really. I was nervous. Well, look what it is. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. At least I know in my heart I was doing God's work. You know? But I know some people might not agree with me. The things I do. So there's a big rigger tow truck going on to the 55 going northbound. I got a rigger on the highway broken down. Hopefully I don't get an accident. Lately, I don't. There's been a lot of accidents lately on 55. 82, 80 sucks. So So what do you guys all think? Seriously, what do we all think about that video we watched? They watched 2 videos. They were short, they weren't long, so tell me, what do we all think? Tell me what you guys all think. Listen, me driving there, even though I'm just driving around, I see people that need help, okay? I still will not give them any money. Will not. I don't give a shit if I go there. I wouldn't do it. He's downshifting. Never hear that? Oh, it's a gun show. I gotta hide. You little coward, guys. You ain't shit to worry about. You got some man, they back. He's with the downshift. You hear go bum bum. Don't fucking worry me. It doesn't. And yes, I have a thing time on, man, because it's up hot early. It's 80 degrees. You know, yeah, you do. You came here. You're still here, right? You're here to talk. You just come here to judge you. That's it. Is that good for him? Because God gave you a voice there, buddy. You know what? You're gonna leave. Don't let the door hit you as you walk out, buddy. Simple as that. Because you know what? I know what I'm gonna go do. I've got things I have to go do. Because I was gonna tell you guys more things, but you guys don't care. Because he doesn't care. All he cares about is come here, talk his smack, and leave. That's all he likes doing. So, you can take your guys' smack and leave. I didn't do nothing. You guys did. I did nothing. You think I'm that dumb? You think I'm that dumb? Actually, I would never do that. That's called we're being fucking basically we're being listened to. Everything we're doing these days. Even right now, talking to you, we are being listened. Got a fucking block camera, got a block camera there. We're being listened to, guys. No, we're not. AI. If you have AI in your shit, these days, AI is on the phone. They're listening to anything you're doing. Look at it. Say something, fucking automatically. If you got a Facebook page or fucking whatever, any kind of page, they're gonna come. Oh, you look up this here. Oh, you're talking about it. Automatically, you're gonna start seeing tons of that shit. It is government control. That is government control, and we're being played here. And if I would have knew that President Trump had a voter for that, it's bullshit. That's bullshit. How can you support that shit? This shit you have in other countries. Government control. We don't need it here. So take this shit, get the fuck out of here. I don't want it. Yes, I don't look so fucking nice, guys. I don't really give a shit. You know what? I'm being mean right. I'm enjoying my life. And you guys, I would have told you guys what the next thing is going to happen, but you guys have to stay tuned for the next live stream on the other channel. Yes, other channel will be one. That one we can do on what I'm going to say. I'll wait till that one. We will, yeah, we are going to have another live stream. I wanted to tell you guys today, but other part, couldn't talk about politics and them. I was going to do both, but I can't do it on that channel. I told myself not to do it. So, we will, I'm going to let you guys know what's going on here. There's something we're doing. There's something very important we're doing. Nope. You guys got to learn to be patient. There's things that we're doing. There's things that we're doing. It's going to be a really, oh well, you have a good night there. It will be really fun. It's going to be fun. It will be a long live stream. So you guys know now. So make sure that we all have all the energy. Because I don't want to hear you guys crying about all day. I really don't. And that channel there, we are going to talk about zero politics. Zero. If one person talks about politics one time about another viewer or another live stream, you'll be gone. No question asked. My mod will be forewarned about that. There's zero toleration today. Zero. I'm not playing games, guys. You're gonna come in there, have a good time, and that's it. Be positive. You'll just wait. It's coming up. Just stay tuned. You will know. It's coming up soon. It's coming. Trust me. The days has been counting. You know, the Lord has me here, everything will be good. Because God is good. But you guys go ahead and enjoy your night. You guys go to bed. You guys go to bed. Please make sure we all pray, man. That's the very thing. Pray. Use our voice that God has given us and actually speak out, guys. Don't be cowards. Don't be cowards. When you see something, you say something. Very simple. And I'm seeing things that are going on in our country these days. I'm not happy with it, and I'm not going to hold back. Just like when I see what Joe Biden did. I said something. And I know you guys a lot didn't agree with me. But it's okay. But now, what I'm seeing what's going on here, what our administration now, it's not good. It's not. And I'm not happy with it. I'm actually very pissed off about it. I'm very pissed off. But some people don't see it. People don't see it. They're not willing to open their eyes up, ears up. They want to believe the bullshit. I mean, it is very important for us to wake up, man. It seriously is. Yep. Yes, we got to get Jericho to wake up. But the thing is, he's not going to be easy person. He's not going to be. He has made it very clear that he wants nothing to do with my channel because I stuck with mine. And the way I feel about it is, if you don't like me, leave me. I don't care, because I never beg anybody here to be here. I really don't. I truly don't care. If you guys want to leave, leave. I just want you guys all to understand what's really going on here. And I feel like it's whatever side you're on, you should speak it up. If somebody's doing something wrong, you got to say it. He's too far gone. It's just the things that I see. I'm telling you, that I see and hear, it's really bad. You know, it's really bad, and I can speak all day about this son, but he's, like I said, he's gone. He's not one like up. His mind is set. His mind is set. And my mind, when I see something, I'm going to say something. You see something, you say something. You don't cower back. You don't cower down. You speak up. You let the American people know what's really going on. You're going to piss you up. You're going to. You know, you're going to piss a lot of people out there where people don't want to have nothing to do with you because you spoke out. And I assure you, I really don't care. Like, yeah, I had a lot of people in my chat before, but you know what? They left. They want to go on, do what they want. But guess what? Like I told Tom, don't let them hurt you as you walk out. Hit the road, Jack, because I really don't care. Because I'm not going to hold back. I see something, I will say something. If President Trump was doing a really good job, I would say, you know what? Trump was an awesome president. Like 2016, I seriously was very happy. Very happy. I mean, in many, many ways, you know. And to see what's going on now, I am very disappointed and I'm very angry about what's going on now. And nothing's being done here. You know, the fact that 2020 election was stolen, we all knew about that shit. Let's not talk about it. Let's fucking do something about it. Let's actually start arresting people. That's what needs to happen. No. We have to wait. We have to work together, people. And when I'm seeing what's going on, it's not right. It's wrong. I don't like the fact that 2020 election was stolen. We knew the election was stolen. It's all of the evidence out there. It was proven stolen. People have died. Ashley Bay was shot and murdered from Mike Byrne. Murder. Not fucking stab. Murder. Micah Byrne. All these things could have been avoided. But instead of actually punishing for his own action, what we did is nothing besides fucking slap on the fucking wrist. Oh, it's okay. As y'all knew, Micah Byrne actually left a loaded gun in the bathroom before all that. So, all these things could have been avoided. Ashley Babbitt could be here today, still alive. Could be here still today. But no. Because we let Micah Byrne get away with fucking murder. Let him have a fucking loaded gun in the bathroom. That could have been your grandkid. Okay? A grandkid. You're somebody, maybe somebody that's fucking mental brown. Maybe they're like, oh, it's a little toy. They would have picked the damn thing up. Oh, it's a little toy. Oh, what is it? And bang. That's it. They're gone. Then what? Then what are we going to say? What are we going to say, Hewell? That was a loaded fucking gun. He should have been gone. He should have been gone. You already know the channel. I told you, it's Midwest Easy Going. But you already know you're on there. You're underneath her name. Well, yeah. I see things that are going on here, and it's really corrupted. And I don't... I mean, how many of you guys are seriously okay with the gas price being high? When Joe Biden was in office, our gas was fucking ridiculous high, too. But now to see that went 4 years with fucking Joe Biden, we were all hoping and praying that when President Trump came in, things were going to change. Like, you know, it was in 2016. That's how it was going to be, man. Everything would be good. Then when President Trump came in office, yes, he released the generous sisters. Yes, he did that. But the thing is, our gas prices are not down. The fucking illegals are still here. We are still, as American, we the people are still fucking supporting them. No matter what side party you're on. We are supporting them right now. We are supporting these fucking illegals here. We're paying for them. We are paying for them to be here. We are both fucking here, fucking letting these fucking little fuckers over, man. And it's time for me to wake the fuck up. It really is. I'm seriously tired of this shit. I'm so fucking pissed off, yo. I don't think you guys know. I'm really fucking pissed. For me to sit here and talk about this stuff here, it really does. It pisses me off to see that the fuck has got our country. And to see these days are fucking dumb and brainwashed. And they're not willing to open their eyes up. In the ears. I can hear things. Yeah. That's the thing is, it's gonna come down to, well, it's not coming, it's gonna be, really, guys are, now we're talking about the other side. But I would say the same thing about you guys fucking not, you know, how the Democrats like fuck you guys over, and they're using them libertation. It's the same way. It's exactly the same way we're going to have those. The fucking you are not seeing what's going on here. Our own fucking administrators fucking playing us here. The CIA fucking told you that thing. $1.7 billion, guys. This shit, really, it was all done by fucking demolition. Pay attention. You'll do your fucking research. It's not hard, man. I know you guys ain't that damn stupid. I know you guys have some fucking brains out there somewhere in life. Come on. You guys need to wake up. Wake up your friends. You know, I'm out there every damn day trying to talk to them. But we've got to make sure, guys, that when we come this Twitter, we got to, you know, make sure we collect one. If you guys really want me to get out there more and do things, you got to donate. If you donate, I get out more. Teamwork thing. If you like and share, guess what? You share it out, more people will see it. Guess what? More people see it, more chance that I get more donations. And two, you know, you're supporting me. You're supporting what I do. And no, I'm not going to have YouTube control me. I'm not having YouTube pay me. That's what YouTube is all about. When you have YouTube, you go to YouTube, you do fucking all you know. Fuck YouTube. I'm not doing that shit. I will never own fucking YouTube. I have YouTube fucking basically. Well, I have YouTube now, but I would never have YouTube fucking pay me. Fuck that shit. I don't do that shit. But you know what? I could talk all night, guys. I really can. I could talk all fucking night. Because I love fucking politics. I love the fuck what's going on. And then all these fucking illegals here. I hate that shit. Send these suckers back. All these fucking illegals back. Take them back where they belong. In their country. It's bullshit. Yeah. Pay lower wage. That's why they want them here. Because they pay them lower wage. Get the fuck out of here. Because you know why? They think, well, we come here get paid lower. They'll come here because they get paid. Get the fuck out of here. Then some use the system. Some will come here. See, you know what? We just need a temporary fucking work permit here. Guess what? They'll fucking come here and fucking afterwards. They'll fucking have a family, have kids here. Oh, they think, oh, they're titled here. No, you're not. Just because you're fucking brought your ass here, you decide to fucking spray your legs or put your fucking thing in something. That's not. Get the fuck out of here. This is a fucking America, man. You came here to fucking work. Get your shit. Get the fuck out. That's what you came for. You didn't come here to have fucking kids here. You want to go do that stuff? Do it in your own fucking country. You know what? I don't need you to judge me, buddy. Because you know what? I will speak my mind. Exactly what's going on here. That's how it is. These fucking illegals do not belong here. They don't. People don't fucking know what's going on here. I talked to a lot of people. They don't know shit. You blame the fucking illegals to be here. They're here. They know better. When it's time to go, you pack your shit up, you fucking leave. But they don't. I blame the illegals. I blame everybody, okay? Who fucking let them here. I blame the fucking Democrats. Bullshit. You know, what people don't fucking know, don't pay attention. I've talked to many different times. The reason why the illegals are fucking here, okay? A lot of people didn't believe it, but it's a proven fucking fact. The reason why the illegals are here is to replace the blacks. That's a fact. I actually, you know what? I had a black person in Chicago. Not one, but multiple. Okay? They said the same thing. The reason why the illegals, when Joe Biden's off, the reason why the illegals are here is to replace the blacks. That is the proven fact. They're trying to kill the blacks. Bring the Mexicans here. They take over. They're illegals. Okay? That's all it's about. It's the fucking truth, guys. Trust me. I'm not. Don't say I'm racist. I'm not. Okay? I love America. But you know what? If they would have came here the right way, then they would be there. But they didn't. They came the wrong way. They fucking broke the law. And everybody, oh, it's okay. They can stay here. No, they cannot. They broke the law. That's you, because that's how you like to support fucking people, man. You like that kind of shit. You should go to jail for that too. You should too, because now you just admit it. They should arrest your ass. So on out there, I got things I gotta go do. Just stay tuned. Something's happening. Something is happening really big. Bye.